Alright. It's been a little bit since we did any Dragon Age Origins, just like everything else. I was busy with work. I talked about all this on Monday? Yes, it was Monday. I was trying to remember when I streamed last. Yeah, it was Monday. Because I did yesterday, where we finished Oblivion. So Oblivion's all done. We're back to a better schedule. I want to get this done. I might even focus a bit more on trying to get this finished, because I want this done before Death Stranding 2 comes out, because this will be... that's what Death Stranding 2 will be for wherever this was. But I should still have Weeb Wednesday and Final Fantasy Fridays now back to normal, so tomorrow we'll do Final Fantasy Friday. Anywho, let's jam. So after Haven, I remembered what I rolled. I had it written down anyway, but I don't know why I put my mug down that way. I'm just gonna be careful with space. Thankfully, actually, there's more space than I expect when I put this here. I just have to have my I have to keep my keyboard off to the side, which is the only problem because I need that for the wheel. All right, I might have to turn the game audio up a bit. It's a little bit quiet. Let me bring it to about 0.65. We'll see how it sounds. Let's go talk to Alistair. Actually, no, Sten's right here. We'll talk to Sten. Doesn't matter who, just so we hear how loud it is.
You called.
Oh, that's a bit much. I'll bring it back to about a 0.5. That'll do.
As you wish.
There we go. Well, good. It just sounded a bit too quiet. Alright, to Haven. This is gonna hurt. And we're going to have an interesting situation here. Because we're going to bring Leliana.
Indeed.
So I'll probably keep Morrigan,
Indeed.
and I will keep Alistair.
Yes.
But it's going to be rough because we're going to have two rogues. Now, maybe I don't bring Morrigan, maybe I bring Sten. So we'll keep it with one range character. And we have two people, well, three people getting in close and hitting hard. Because I mean, I can do some alright damage, but I might do that because it's not like later games where like if it was if we had Win, I would definitely have brought Win. I might drop Morrigan for a moment and bring Sten. We're not going to have any mages, but we'll have at least two people who can take some damage, Alistair and Sten, and deal damage as well as Leliana. And the only reason I want Leliana is because of something that can happen here. Okay. We are in Denerim, I think. We also have a few other things we can do along the way. Refugees and the Civil War. So let's... well, we're going to be heading this way. There's Haven. So, let's head for the refugees. I think the Civil War one's weird. I think you have to take the North Road to get there. Oh, gunlocks. And gunlocks. I don't know why I said it's Darkspawn. Should just said that. Alright. So I've tried putting my camera in a bit of a spot so that I'm on the screen, but I'm still... I like it here. I think it's better. I'm looking at the screen, you know, it's a bit more centered on me. And then when I'm looking at, you know, looking at chat or whatever, it's still a little bit centered. Now I just need to remember to keep it in this spot. Oh god, an emissary. I can't get through there? What? Okay, let's get rid of this gunlock if I can. You know what? That emissary is more of a threat.
Alright.
Let's remember, I have my, where is it? Is it under... Stone Spells? I got that one, but I haven't used it. Cuts my health off. Okay, maybe not. Cuts it a bit. Leliana, you're not going to heal yourself, are you, if you're hurt?
Here I am.
I realize, and I cannot be literally bothered at all to change her tactics to make her do so. She's only going to be here for this one. I'm down? What? Oh, that's not fair. I died right as the battle ended. Alright, well that was everything. Well, that's kind of annoying.
Yes.
Thankfully I have quite a few injury kits. Okay. Wait, could do the Civil War one, but like I said, I think it's going to take us back along the West Road to the North Road to get there. It's not really a huge deal, but we'll just keep heading to Haven. Moya, it'd be nice if we could just get the elves out of the way. I know for a fact the elves are just going to be the last one just to piss me off. Oh god, an abomination. Where did you come from?
You should learn what you can. Try to be merciful.
I hate Liliana's voice lines. Just, lady, just stop talking. Feldspar ring. Reynold. Oh boy, a codex. Anyway. How's my day? It's good. It's pretty good. I don't have much planned, so I was able to sort of get to this when I got up. I haven't been sleeping at all. That's the only problem. I'm trying to work on something to help my sleep, and it is harder than you'd think because I'm not going to get into it. It's a whole lot of a mess.
What are you doing in Haven?
What are you doing, stranger? What are you buying? I have business here.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor.
Is there a Brother Genitivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered
Kind
Father
of.
Iric?
It's a little like it in the fact that it's a fantasy game. I think it's better than Skyrim. Yeah, that's right, I said it. To be fair, this is one of my favorite franchises, and this is one of my favorite games.
Never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We
The
do
first
not
game,
question
fantastic.
tradition.
Second game, it's alright. Third game, yeah, it's fine still. Fourth game, I hate everything and I want to die. I would like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
And I get into old games. I mean, this game's not old. What year was it? 2008? It's not that old. I guess if you're younger, like, I don't know how old you are, but, I guess for some people, like, you know, who are in their teens, yeah, 2009, that's when this game came out, that's close enough. Something like, you know, the PlayStation, that's old enough. PlayStation 2 would seem like an old thing, and that's what I grew up on. How'd I get into it? Well, I mean, some of them I grew up with, like PlayStation 2 era games. They were my sort of things. Admittedly, I was quite young when the PlayStation 2 was around. Anything over 25 old? Okay, thanks. I turned 26 this year. Thanks. This isn't even 25 years. Well, this can't be considered old because it's not 25 years. It's not even 20 years. Oh, it's fine. I'm not bothered. I already call myself old. Why do you have a revered father, priests or women?
It's always been thus in Haven.
But yeah,
We
how
do
do I get
not
into all games?
question
Like I said, so
tradition.
PlayStation 2 was sort of what I grew up with a lot of. Most of the stuff I played on that because of my age when I was in my teens. No, I wasn't even in my teens then. I was in my noughts. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Game lifespans relative to advancement of gaming, they've changed a lot. They've really changed a lot, especially from, like, this is early PS3, it's why it looks a bit bad, compared to, like, how, you know, think about GTA 5. Think about how GTA 5 looked. It came out at the end of the PS3's life. Compare it to this, which came out early into the PS3's life. Even that, like, was a big thing that changed. Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
But yeah, I grew up with the PS2. Most of what I played were like the Activision movie tie-in games that were for kids, like the Madagascar game, which was fucking fantastic. I played Barnyard game, which is also fantastic. There's a few of those that were really good. But it wasn't until I really got to the PS3 360 era where I was older and more mature to play more. Well, my parents were like, yeah, sure, fuck it, go ahead, play these games that are MA, why not? But the reason I got into like some older ones is there's a lot of ones that were from the past that I never played. There's quite a few PS2 ones I got on the PS5, which I was about to go show you. I forgot. I'm using the PS3 right now, so I can't. But there's a lot of like old RPGs and other games from the PS2 era that were quite classics, but very rare because of how they were sold. They've now I won't even say remastered, because I don't call a lot of them remastered, but they ported them to the PS5, so there's quite a few that I plan to do for Wii Wednesdays at some point. Brother Gene TV's research suggests that it may be here. Then
I do
maybe
not
more,
know
sorry.
who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if Brother Genetivi has come here?
No.
Very well.
You
Excuse
may
me.
trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
We are up in the Frostback Mountains, I think. We're in a mountain range. I don't know if it's
Interesting
Frostback.
strategy. Tell me, do you intend to keep going north until it becomes
Oh,
south
Sten's
and
mad.
attack the Archdemon from the rear?
This is necessary.
Is it? I see. I was mistaken then. It seemed to me that we were climbing a mountain in the middle of nowhere on some frivolous whim of yours.
Uh-oh. Al-Eamon is ill, that's why we're here.
How will this help him?
You already know this, Sten.
No, I do not. The Archdemon is our goal.
You were there.
And we are heading away from it to find the charred remnants of a dead woman. I will not simply follow in your shadow as you run from battle.
Oh, I'm not running, Sten.
Then turn and fight. You keep the
Oh, he might leave
Darkspawn
us.
waiting.
Oh no, he's here. Never mind. I think depending on my outcome there, he may have actually left.
Bonnie Lynn, tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Chasing rabbits round the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn, tell us where
kid's
you've
creepy.
been. Come. Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Do you know Brother Genetivi?
Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here.
Oh, I don't like that kid. He's creepy. I don't want to go into... You know, we can just go straight into the villager house and learn the secret.
Moving on.
Oh, nice. Another love letter. I don't know why there'd be one here.
Over with.
Yeah, I'll take those. Anyway, oh, look at this. This order appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running over the sides and dark rivulets.
I was not expecting to find something so unsettling.
Hey, maybe they just had to kill
Used
chickens.
for
We're in a
food
kitchen.
Preparation, perhaps?
See? Alistair gets it. Don't be stupid.
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing. We really should leave before someone sees us.
I don't know, maybe they perform circumcisions or something. I don't fucking know. Actually, I don't even know if there's that much blood involved. I'm not... They do them in homes, I think, if you're in lots of communities. I think the, Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, I thought they attack us now. Where's the shop? There's a shop around somewhere, I know that.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Done, naturally.
Let's take that longbow. I don't think it'll be any better for,
What are you
Liliana,
talking
but
about?
still. What are they going on about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Stan, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
Aw,
You're a big
that's
softie.
cute.
We will never speak of this again.
That's cute, I like that. It makes me think of Hellboy almost, because Hellboy, you know, likes cats. Or Sebastian from Black Butler, who also likes cats. But I think that's what they were going for with Sebastian. Oh, look, a book! Death of a Templar. Hey, I've played Assassin's Creeds a lot. I know all about deaths of Templars.
I don't like this.
There was a new update for Assassin's Creed Shadows. They added, it's a free mission. I'll probably do that in my own time. Plus, there'll be the next round of weekly challenges that I'll do because I'm scum. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna rob you in plain view, and you won't even notice or care.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why do they have a store? They're like they're a little town of cultists, basically. Why do they have a general store? What's the point? Who pays them? Who does it? I don't get this. It'd be like having a store. Well, actually, they do have a store on a farm in Red Dead Redemption, but still, that's besides the point. Have you seen a man called Brother Genetivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
Yeah, of course you haven't. This is a shop I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Right. Andraste's arrows. Interrupt spellcasting. Oh, you know what? I should have bought Shale instead of Sten. Actually, no, I'll be bringing Shale to another location, so that's fine. That'll probably be all I need. Yep, okay. Lovely.
What are you doing? That's private.
What are you hiding?
I don't see how that is any of your concern.
I'm making it my concern.
No, you have no right.
Me? I have every right.
Yes.
Alright, time to kill the shopkeeper.
It's a gotcha.
Did he say it's a gotcha? Don't give BioWare or EA ideas to make the next one of these games and put gotcha mechanics in. I will shit fury if they do.
And done.
Oh look, a dead body. The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicate that he was one of Redcliffe's knights. Okay.
Over with.
Never mind, I can't read that. Hey, I leveled up. Ooh, before I do that, what did I need to equip Duncan's sword? Oh wait, I can equip it now. What am I talking about? There we go. Hell yeah. Huh. Wasn't there something I needed a stat for where I needed another level up? Maybe not. Oh my god, I can wear Wade's drakeskin gloves. Oh, and they're light. Oh, even better. Hell yeah. Can I wear all of Wade's gear? Oh, heck yeah. Alright, we're wearing Wade's gear. God damn it. Click. There we go. Shout out to Wade. Did he make a helmet? I don't think he did. That's fine. We'll get to see more of Wade in the future. He's in, what do you call it? The other one as well. Okay, now I can get Duelist. Okay, I'll just put them all into Dex. Bring it up to 30. So now we have Duelist. I'm not going to do much of it because it is a sustained spell. It's not bad, but it's just something to have. Get it out of the way. You're sustained and you're sustained. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think you're also sustained. Yeah, Feigned Death. I'm never going to use Feigned Death. And you just need more dexterity. That would actually be very nice. A passive evasion? Hell yeah. Alright, Duelist. Nice. Alright. Now everyone, he attacked me for you're all coming at me. Okay, right, never mind then. Why did you walk around to the front to hit him? Hit him from the back! I'm surprised they have mages. I guess they do have things differently, so they probably don't have the same aspect of the circle and whatever, like the normal chant does. That's why they have that revered father. So there's like multiple ways you can find out the secret. You can do it this way through that guy. You can go straight up to their chantry up here, and then get assaulted by the priest. I'm pretty sure, like, I could have sworn that finding that little altar that I found also triggers it, but apparently not. I just walk in here. Oh man, you'd never believe it. Everyone outside attacked me. They went mad.
Beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians.
Not only is the revered father male,
given to us
he's
alone.
also a mage.
Rejoice, my
I'm
brother,
surprised
and
they're very
prepare your
different.
hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
I mean, the jig is up. Enough. We're well past pretending this village is normal.
Perhaps. But staying hidden means staying protected. And we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Now let's see. Which one
Alright,
first?
let's kill Eric. Or Eric. I think it's just Eric. Nice. Keep it back to me. One more. Oh, he killed himself, the little bitch. There we go, he's dead. Oh, he's got no head. Yeah, he's very dead. That usually means death. I probably need to set Leliana to ranged, because I think she's not set to be a ranged character. Let's do that after the fight. There's her tactics. Archer and ranged. Okay, there she is. Wonderful. Alright, take everything not nailed down. Look at that, I got a ring of faith and a gift. Do you have anything I can give to Leliana? She already likes me a bit. I've got Alistair's rose. Oh, how sweet. Have these.
No, that won't work.
Have this.
Why, thank you so
I
much.
think I know who those boots are for. I think I have to give them to Zevran. So I'll do that when we're back at camp. Okay, anything else around I can steal? Nope. Alright, let's go. I found Genitivi. That was easy.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
Brother Genitivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Why? Because I'm a dwarf? Racist. I read your notes back in Denerim.
So it seems. They take great pains to keep it well hidden. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
I can cut it off for you. I have some bandages, maybe they'll help. I could have maybe rolled for that. It doesn't make any difference whether you heal him, whether you heal him or not.
Thank you. That feels much better.
No, I keep saying roll and not
now.
spin.
I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
How do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what that key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
I can't be asked to reach over and grab my key.
Yes, that is your
I was gonna grab it and be like, you
Take
mean
me to
this
the
key?
mountainside and I will show you.
I can't be literally asked to grab Aaron's key. No, tell me how to open the door.
This has been my life's work. To have come this far, only to have to turn back. I couldn't bear it.
You cannot deny him this. We would never have found this place without him.
I guess my only option is to basically say he's not coming now, so he can see it when he's well and no one is out to kill him.
I suppose you're right. I would never forgive myself if something more
I don't
happened
think
to him.
Genitivi can
I think
die,
it's best that you return to Denerim,
no matter
brother.
what
I'm
happens.
sorry.
Very well.
Because he's kind of an
You will not
important
let me have
member of the
it.
Chantry.
You
He
will return
writes
to
a
my
lot
home in
of
But
the
first,
codices.
the medallion.
Codices, if you want to be accurate.
It is not a solid piece of bronze. It can be manipulated like so.
It doesn't even look like it's made of
There.
bronze.
A key to open the way.
How will you make it back to Denerim?
I'll be able to make it to one of the trade routes. From there, I'll be fine.
You'll be fine, yeah.
If
That
you
country's just in a
find
civil
the
war
urn,
and Darkspawn
we'll
are
return
invading,
to
but you'll be
Denerim
fine
to
once
tell
you're
me
on the road.
about it, won't you? I would dearly love to hear about it.
Maybe.
Smile
No
fortune
promises.
on you, young one.
Where the hell is it loading me to? Oh, we're here. God, this area can be painful. Leliana's just gonna make it worse. Because it's Leliana.
I can't believe all this is still standing.
Andraste, Bride of the Maker.
Thousands of years old.
Before I go down there, I think we need to walk up here. So that- yeah.
Right. Yes.
Alright, where am I getting? Let's get in here and help me. No head.
You should
For fuck's sake, Liliana, shut up. Look, Liliana, I love you, but your voice... You annoy me. I don't know how much of it is because you're French, or how much of it is just that your voice lines just annoy me for some reason. I don't know why.
Makeup reserve. Yes.
I romanced that character the first time I played this game. My mage elf. Which is the first and only time I played a mage in this game, because I hate the mage opening. Okay, I think I can go down either of these paths right now. Need to make sure I save fairly often, just in case. There'll be plenty of autosaves, but still. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as in Oblivion, where I might die and it's like, oh look, I've just lost all my progress in this cave. Okay. Taper. A long stick used to light candles. It's mine now. Okay. Unbound. Isn't it to do with a demon that can be summoned? I might be thinking of Dragon Age 2. Because there's this big ol' pride demon that can be summoned. That requires like a lot of work, and he
Don't
is
think so.
he's a real pain to fight.
Oh,
What do we got here? Ancient encrypted scrolls.
you think any of those might still be readable?
I don't know, you tell me. Oh, another scroll of banister.
It's done, naturally.
Okay, that's everything. There's gonna be a Bronto in one of these caves, I remember, because it ruins my day every time. And if you don't know what a Bronto is, you'll find out. The name makes me think of a Brontosaurus, which is not in any way accurate to what it is, but still. Oh, another body. Get through there. Armor of Diligence. I don't need these bows. I forgot I wanted to have Liliana use crossbows this game, because I've never had her use crossbows. In fact, I've always had her use bows. Mainly because I had a very powerful one that you get from her DLC. There's the Bronto!
Going.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and deal with all these fellas. So let's use Dawn. What exactly does it do? Focus on proper form, getting a bonus to attack while the mode is active. Key defense and bonus defense while this mode. Okay. Let's try using it.
Oh look! It wants to fight!
Not bad.
Look over there!
Oh, Bronto's dead. Does it drop anything? No? I feel cheated. Yeah, no, it's dead.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Alright,
Yes.
I'll just...
Let's do this quick, shall we? And I'm off.
I'm gonna disable this duelist ability for now. There's no real need for it unless I've got other active abilities. Sweep. I miss. I don't think I hit anybody there. I think I was out of range. Okay. Ancient texts. Or scrolls of Bannister. I think it's just to do with, like, lore. What the hell? Oh, I thought I was phasing through the roof for a second. Oh, hang on a minute. Someone's ringing me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I use that time as well. I was like, I may as well go blow my nose. Oh, is that it? Still slightly sick. Anything I can just get rid of in my inventory? I mean, there's probably plenty. Like, all these. Okay, no, I think I've done all the deep mushroom stuff, so... Also, the quest doesn't matter that much. I just need to be more careful. Like, oh yeah, I can get rid of these bows, because I'm not using bows. Also, while I'm at it, Liliana. Nope. I changed up my equipment. Do I have anything better for her that she can wear? Yes, she can have that. Your repeated gloves are going to be better. How about boots-wise? Walls are better. How's normal leather armor better than stuff? Oh, it's because of the... Yeah, it's the tier of armor. Okay. Or material, I should say. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't matter too much anyway. You should be okay. Famous last words. Stab. I missed. My stab did nothing.
The battle is finished. Moving on.
Private documents. Those are part of another quest you can do. I didn't pick up. I think I missed it, or anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not here trying to do every side quest. There's a lot, and they're all very... some of them are a bit annoying. Some require specific stuff, and I don't care. Same with 2, like 2 and especially Inquisition, I'm not doing every side quest. 4 might be more likely, Veilguard. Veilguard's easier to do a bunch of the side quests. It's just, the problem is you have to play Veilguard. Still fucking platinum, because I'm playing all the others. So I was like, yeah, you know what, may as well. Also, it was a relatively easy platinum. It's just a bad game. Speaking of EA and games, they cancelled officially this this Black Panther game that was being worked on. I remember hearing about it. And what else was cancelled? Oh yeah, they shut down the company that was making it. I forget what they were called, but yeah. Yep. Oh god, Alistair, get out of the way. That was Sten. Nice. I think that key opens that locked door from before. Let's head back there. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, they cancelled this Black Panther game. It came out, it was announced at that time, I don't know if anyone remembers, there was a lot of, like, superhero games all announced at once, like, the Wonder Woman game got announced, which has been cancelled, the Black Panther game was announced, which has now been cancelled, and the, what was the other one? The Wolverine game was announced, which is just in, like, limbo at the moment. I don't know what's happening with that one. I haven't heard anything about it in a while. I don't know if it's cancelled, if it's still going ahead. But, yeah, I feel like they just sort of, like, it was around that time where, like, all the superhero stuff was, like, super popular, and now it's at the point of extreme oversaturation, and now everyone's like, no one cares. I think because they took too long. They announced them way too early, and they also just took way too long to get made.
Just die already!
Which, you know, it's kind of almost amazing. It went from being announced, like, at the height of superhero stuff, all the way around. It went through the entire life cycle to when everyone just doesn't care about superhero shit anymore, and it didn't even come out in time. It's almost impressive. Overwatch? What?
And done.
Didn't Overwatch just do a thing recently and people liking it a bit more? Like, its player counts shot up a little bit? I have no idea. I saw something. I pay like half attention. I'm like, I don't care for Overwatch. I thought of doing it only because it's free, and I've heard that platinum-wise it's not the worst.
Over with.
But it is still a lot to it. But I'd have to then play Overwatch. When it comes to multiplayer shit, I have other stuff I'd rather do. The eventual, next... I'm gonna die here. the next Battlefield, which will hurt me, because EA likes to hurt me. I'm dead. Alright. I like how Sten, for some reason, is running all the way back to Liliana here and not staying in the fight.
Be careful!
The stairs there. This is the riveting gameplay that you get when you play as an archer. I've done it once. It's kind of boring. Of all of them, it's probably the most boring of them.
And you'd think that we wouldn't be just standing there, but no.
What? Why do I keep picking these Glimmer runes? Also, I don't know why I keep calling them Glimmer runes, like the dwarves of Elder Scrolls. Okay, stop being hunched down. There we go.
Don't look now.
Oh, tripwire.
So simple to see, really. Don't look now.
Hang on, get them! Tripwire!
And I'm off.
Never mind. Yeah, I think it's all.
Yes.
Pocket sand never fails. Except when it does.
Going.
I got the kill. Everyone remember, I got that kill there. Oh. Oh, I didn't do anything.
And I'm off.
Oh boy, an Ash Wraith. Let me get behind him, please.
Yes.
Because somehow it can be backstabbed. For the love of God, aggro on the big, heavy guys.
All right.
Isn't that the whole point of what you're meant to do?
Yes.
We got Reavers. Do Reavers work in this like they do later, where they're powered by blood as well as stairs? Nope, never mind, that's only on the died. And nothing of value was lost.
Going. How about you then?
He tried to pocket sand me. You can't out pocket sand the pocket sander. Alright, Liliana.
No,
That made me
I
waste my
don't think so.
injury kits on you. Nothing I need. Also, speaking of games, the Summer Games Fest coming up. I don't know when exactly. I will not be watching it. I will just look at the highlights afterwards. And sort of see what's announced, because I never really care too much about it. I don't like watching any of those things. I think I remember I did watch. I think it was during one of the years of E3. I don't remember which year, but I did watch I watched some of the things, not live. I watched them because I was asleep and they were live. It's on the other side of the fucking world. But I remember I watched the press conferences after the fact, and I think I watched the Bethesda one. And I watched the Ubisoft one. It was the year... It was the year Assassin's Creed Odyssey was announced, so it would have to be in 2018, I think. I don't remember exactly. Oh, God. Okay. Monster in a box? Wait, no, that's from Final Fantasy 6. What was it from the original ones? Monsters.
All right.
Anyway. What's it saying about it? Yeah, that's about really what I've done when it comes to this. Yeah, I don't just get the highlights off. Just tell me what was announced. Good enough. I don't need to watch the whole thing and watch the big old circle jerk of a bunch of people. I could go the other way, but I really can't be arsed. I don't know what's over there, and I don't care. I think they both just lead the same
Time for
way.
more practice. Yes. Oh! And I'm off.
You should run while you can.
Same with Game Awards. I never watched those. I just like afterwards, like, alright, let's see, what's there? I know some people do like live watch of things, which I could imagine being fun. It might be more fun if you watch on the stream who's like watching it live. And you can watch watch it with all the people in chat as well. That's probably more enjoyable. But again, at the time when they happen, I'm usually asleep.
Huh.
I want to do that with something like that actually myself with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I want to watch the trailer for the first time on stream, but then I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because it would have just made me mad. I also didn't have the camera at the time. More ash
Always
wraiths.
attracting danger.
In case you can't tell why, it's because the sacred ashes are here.
Alright.
An overseer.
And I'm off.
Man, that just makes me think about how in the Fallout show, the overseer of the vault was a Cyclops for some reason, and I didn't like it. I wasn't the only one, I know that other people were like, okay.
Sometimes.
Let's get in the second and third season, which I don't know how that is. Like, getting a second season, sure, but it's weird when something gets renewed for a third season when its second season isn't even out yet. Like, you're just immediately assuming that the second season's gonna do well. Because they did that with, what was it? They did that with the Last of Us as well. Like, the third season of that show was announced and confirmed before the second season even started. So it's like, even if the second one does terribly, and there is, there are some things I've seen people not like about this second season. Just some things that made no sense, and some choices that were done, and some weird editing. There's one going around which is hilarious, and it's not meant to be funny.
Too bad for you.
But yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of shows and whatever, when I was buying movies the other day, I was looking online, I saw that available for pre-order was the Until Dawn movie. I didn't even realize that came out. Or is it just going straight to video or something? Because it wasn't good. I didn't even know it came out. I just remember it was happening, it was announced to happen, and then I heard nothing of it. So, who knows? I would not be too surprised if it didn't do well. Sony hasn't done great with some of their adaptations of their products, like Uncharted. That one was apparently very bad. I think half the problem for Uncharted was who the fuck they cast for that. Yes, of course, yes. Wahlberg to play Sully. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
And also just, what the fuck it was who played Nate, I don't even remember his name. It is coming from someone who doesn't even particularly like Uncharted. I think it's a bit overrated compared to other, compared to some other games of that. Like, I definitely think, Lara Croft is all that better Tomb Raider than some. I'm like a 40-year-old, 40-year-old like, oh, you know, you're Lara Croft and all that. Okay. I think we're coming up to one of my points where I'm going to have to roll for something, which I haven't had to do at all today. I will mention right now, there are plenty of times I haven't gone through this game. Starting in 2, there's way more chances to, and it's a lot easier to know when I need to. This one I'm having to do a lot of it just from memory, and from what I think is the right moment. But that Reaver was hard to hit, but he also missed me a bunch, but I parried him a bunch.
And I'm off.
Actually, one that's going to be even easier of all of them would be 4. 4 makes it the easiest. 4 makes it very clear whenever you're doing making any decision. Also just 3, but...
Let's grab some glory.
That's just 4's just bad.
And I'm off.
I don't know when I'll get up to 2, by the way. It'll be a little while. I'll probably do like a few other things in between them. Like I said, there'll be Death Stranding 2. And I've got some other stuff planned in between that. Like, I don't plan for it to be, for this series, like 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. It'll be like, we'll do 1, and then wait a little while, come back, do 2. etc, etc. Did you need more strength? Probably. Death below. You've got all Kaelin's gear. Oh no, you're good on strength. You didn't need that. Oh well, it never hurts to have more strength. I'll probably focus on his constitution next. Book.
Moving on.
And that's where we are, the Frostback Mountains. I couldn't remember the name of the place.
No sun.
I think I did say Frostback. I might have said a different one. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, Frostbacks. They're the ones that separate Olay from Ferelden. It's the only place I could be. Okay, we're gonna just save here. I forgot to record. Oh, well, that's fine.
Holy crap, that's a dragon.
Where?
Going. Here comes trouble.
We're in a dragon's lair, yes, but there's only dragon wings. Not even a low dragon. Just standard dragon wings. Stab the mage. So I don't know if I talked about how the anatomy of... Anatomy? I don't know what the word would be, but the way dragons work in this game, in this universe. Baby dragons are dragonlings, that's what they're known as. They don't have wings, they all crawl on four legs. The males will grow up to become drakes. They don't have wings, they're much bigger. And they still basically walk on all fours. And yeah, but the main thing is they don't have wings. The females will grow wings, and they will become dragons. And they're the ones that are usually in charge of the lairs. It's a, sort of a, it's like a reverse of how lions are. If you think about a lion's pride, you know, the females do all the hunting, and the male sort of just is in charge of the pride and just stays back and does whatever. It's kind of the opposite of that. The female dragon stays back mostly. Oh, actually, no, the female dragon hunts. I actually don't know. Ignore what I'm saying about that. Also, the rules change probably a little bit across the games. Who knows what the fuck they've done with Veilguard as well. Anyway, but yeah, it's the female dragon's basically in charge of it. In charge of like their little area. And then if a dragon lives long enough,
To be heading...
they get bigger, and it becomes classified as a high dragon, which are very big and very dangerous. So that's how that's how dragons work in this game. And technically they were all hunted to extinction, and then came back at the end of the 8th Age. Here we go, here's another Drake. Pocket sand. I told you, it always works, unless it doesn't. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. The scales. So I need to give them to Wade. By the way, if no one knows why I'm saying Wade that way, it's from GTA 5. There's the character of Wade in GTA 5. He's one of Trevor's buddies. He's the one who's a bit slow. It's the kindest way I could probably think of describing him. And I remember once ringing him in game, and they're gonna activate that tripwire because they're idiots. There they go. But yeah, this mage looks exactly like Eliana. But yeah, I rang him in game, and he answered. Well, he didn't answer. It went to his voicemail, and it was just him going, "Wade, Wade, Wade," and that's why every time I see Wade in this game, I call him that way.
It's done, naturally.
Because I kind of played this around a similar time that I played GTA 5. So there you go. There's me explaining a dumb bit I do. I'm going back because I think the way I was going leads to the exit. I don't remember. This area's a bit confusing. But I want to explore everywhere. Especially if I can find more drakes. make some Drake scale stuff. I don't know how many scales he needs to make the next better version of Drake scale armor. That's maybe my one complaint I would have with this game. Dungeons like this, like, I mean, they're all story locations, but they're quite large, and if you don't want to go the way that is progression, it can be hard to tell sometimes.
Yes.
Oh. Too bad. That shouldn't be too bad. Because like there was a crossroads, like, well, which way is the correct way, which way isn't? Oh no, Liliana died. That's actually annoying only because she's gonna waste my healing shit. God damn it. I'm just gonna get rid of these rooms because we don't need them. Take that. Okay, plenty of Drake scale. I think that's 3 or 4 of them we have in total. I may have already had one before we came here. I don't remember. Also, depending how long we take here at Haven, I will roll for the next location, and if we get the elves, I might do the elves today, because the elves aren't that long at all. They're actually quite short. Another reason they suck. It's also funny because in this universe, unlike in other ones where they're taller than normal men, the elves are actually meant to be shorter by about nearly a foot. Or about 6 inches, something like that. I don't know the exact number. Wrong way. Turn around. But yeah, I like the fact that the elves are shorter. I'm tired of them being so uppity and all full of themselves in games. I'm not going to use Altmer from the Elder Scrolls. What have we got here? Another armor, heavy chainmail gloves, fancy vase. At this point, like, armor's kind of pointless to get for a lot of people, because I've got the best armor for Sten and... well, I've got Sten's best armor, so there we go, next break. Namely, Alistair has got his best armor. I'm not going to get anything better for him armor or weapon-wise. For me, weapon-wise, I'm pretty good. Armor, I can always get better stuff, but... it'll probably end up being from the Drake scale stuff. Is there someone glinting here? No, there wasn't. Never mind. Oh! Oh. Never mind. That wasn't the correct way. We're here, so we'll do this... You know, I could just reload my save. I'm gonna do that. Your party's not as good in the far when their skulls are cracked and they're coughing up blood. Yeah, that's usually a bad sign. Yeah.
Going. Yes.
I could have actually done a manual save there as well, because then I could have gone back either one if this is the right way, but I don't believe it is. Because there's that guy there who has the quest and he asks to do something. I might be confused. Again, this area is not the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure it's after that spot.
So simple to see, really.
Alright. Eggs.
All right.
Get stabbed. Can I take an egg? I want an egg. I think dragon eggs would be nice. I don't know why I picked that up. I'm gonna use it. Drake scale. Yeah, I think I did make a mistake. I think it's so confusing, this cave, because I want to pick up what that other guy, the cultist, can ask of us. No, this is right.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop for lunch, too.
Yes.
That's a lot of eggs.
Oh, look! It likes to fight!
I wonder what the pot size of a dragon would be.
All right. And I'm off.
I can out-assassin the assassin. Oh,
Too bad for you.
I didn't notice them. Stop picking that up, me. Hey, look, an egg. Now, what's this doing inside of an egg? Also, there's no point in me taking it, because no one's a blood mage. Oh, actually, yes.
Something I can
Piss
help
off. Okay. That's about it. So you can get the life drinker amulet. I mean, I'll pick it up, I guess. It might be unique. Yeah, there is. There's a codex for it. But doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's all that was down here. Glad I went back. I can mute my mic two ways. One is by tapping it that way, or I have my keyboard. With where I have the keyboard to the side at the moment, it's just easier to reach forward and do it the other way. Money! I don't know why these guys have money on them, now that I think about it. Again, what are they buying? Why do they need money in their town? They're a closed community. There's no point in money. Da, comrade. Da. They must seize them. Wait, never mind. That's not communist. That's a whole other thing. Never mind. Forget what I said. That's what I was about to say. That was said by another guy who was quite anti-communist. Give me a second. Someone at the door. Be right back. I'm back. It was nothing. Well, okay, it was something. I was just didn't want me to check. We should have blown my nose while I was up. Oh, well, I'll be fine. If I ever look odd like this, it's because I'm breathing through my mouth. But I'm just doing it from the side, so I'm not like... because that's disgusting to look at, and I don't like to. And I'm doing that just because, again, my nose is still a bit blocked. Oh god, that's right, I forgot the drinks here. I have plenty of drinks, games. I thought Stan died for a second there. It's like, how the fuck? The fight just started. There we go. Alright.
Stop!
I'll preemptively grab
You
my
will
keyboard.
go no further!
Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name. You have
Well, up
defiled
yours,
our
then.
temple.
Don't you know it's
You have
polite to
spilled the
introduce
blood
yourself?
of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Tell me your name and I'll tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
Andraste is dead. Oh wait, no, are you talking about the urn?
The urn? The urn is nothing but a relic of the past. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her
I don't think
now.
they would want to.
What hope do you have?
They worship her. And what happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
I need the ashes. So you can give me the urn then?
So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
Could you be more specific?
Perhaps through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy.
Greatest
will become
enemy.
her
Yeah,
greatest champion.
this random dwarf is the greatest enemy of basically Jesus. You know, not all the people who killed her centuries ago. Just see what you have to say.
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Go on.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
Intriguing. Why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I could just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
Sounds cool.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn.
Liliana, I don't care what you think.
I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
I want the Guardian to know me as well.
No, he waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Well, it's not up to you.
And what? Encourage the worship of a large lizard? Consider your actions carefully.
I have considered.
Not enough.
You're just gonna have to get used to it.
Take this.
Oh, I guess we're taking it right now.
Dragon.
I thought we do it after.
You know what you must do.
I thought we can make a choice
Bad
here. Okay, never mind, I
idea.
guess we take it later.
Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only worse.
I'm not drinking it, I'm pouring it onto some ashes. It's going to be alright, I know what I'm doing.
I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
I always do.
Now, I shall beseech the Holy Andraste to let you pass safely.
I suppose he just gives them to me. I thought I have a choice where I can accept them or refuse them after talking to them. There is another point I will mention right now where I can choose to do this or not. So it's okay. The choice hasn't been made yet. If anything, this is a little bit easier because we don't have to fight anything on the way. But I also will be fighting it because it's worth it. Cutscene. Cutscene's a weird word if you think about it, because when you hear cut scene, you would think something cut out of a film or whatever, like a cut scene, but a cut scene in a game means, oh, it's an animated bit where you don't have any control over it. Mountaintop.
A high dragon is not a joke. You best be careful. Real careful.
Now, can we fight it now? No, we can't. That's fine. It is possible to fight it, but at the moment we cannot because we have taken the blood. Better go. Oh, hi there.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion,
Now, I don't
who will
know
fall
why
upon
this
your
high
enemies
dragon
as a cleansing
listens.
flame, paving the way for your glory. O beloved Andraste,
So I wonder if there is something up with
O
it
holy
that
Andraste,
just has never been
we
explained.
praise your name.
And potentially just forgotten by someone in BioWare, or something they might, I don't know, delve into later. Or something for people to speculate. Or all the above.
I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
Thanks. Good. Oh, you know what? Could do it here. In that case, let's roll for it. We have a chance to kill him here. Okay. So, help the cultists or kill the cultists? Oh, help. Oh, shit. I forgot to bring it up on the screen. Looks like, so far we have rolled for helping the cultists. Alright. Thank you, I will not fail.
We await your triumphant return.
There is another chance where I can
Go!
betray them.
Show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
I won't lie, for a reason, I kinda wanna help him. I know I normally say about how, the wheel is bloodthirsty and making me do evil things, but in this case there's a reason I want to help him, because it'll be funny.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
I don't care, Liliana. But I literally brought her with us because of this place. Hello, Guardian.
I bid
God,
you
I've got
welcome,
it.
pilgrim.
You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the guardian of the ashes. I have waited years for this.
For someone to take the ashes?
No one can take the ashes. They belong here.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste for years beyond
It's not
counting.
at all strange if you think about it. Like, in Christianity and Catholicism especially, we have various
my
holy
task is done,
relics.
and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium's gone. The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning
They
of
totally
the end.
worship Andraste now. Alright, let's not waste time. How do I get to the urn?
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
But what if I am not worthy? Well, I need the ashes to secure nobleman.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy.
But he's ordained by God, isn't that why he's a noble?
My place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small
the ashes, like-
pinch of the ashes for yourself.
Would the ashes like replenish themselves constantly? Because otherwise, after a while, like the ashes would run out if you take a little pinch. Alright, let's get this over with then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. You rose above your caste to become a Grey Warden.
I don't care about my family. I forgot I
You
have a
left
family.
behind your family, who relied on you. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail them?
No, they said I should go anyway.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open
Yeah,
old
you should know all
wounds?
about that, Liliana.
Arshera, leave the past where it falls.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you
Why are
thought
they
was best.
talking as if I said something else?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things
Love's life.
would have been
Might
different
breed him again.
if you were with Duncan on the battlefield.
Depends.
You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you, why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left?
Blah.
He spoke
Sorry,
only
just
to Andraste.
my nose being a bit blocked still.
Do you believe
It is
yourself
unpleasant.
her
It's
equal?
part of the reason I'm having to breathe from my
I
mouth.
never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister,
That's why I kind of don't like
and
Liliana
disappear.
in this game.
When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Sure, whatever you say.
Demand
yourself.
whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family.
People already view the
blind
Qunari as
rage.
monsters.
Have you failed your
Admittedly,
people
they are big,
by allowing
green,
a
grey,
Qunari
and have
to be
horns.
seen in that
Just not in
light?
this game, because...
I have never denied that I failed.
I don't know what the situation was
way
exactly. I
is
think they
open.
just were a bit rushed with it.
Good luck.
And also they did not expect the game to be
May
as
you
popular as it
find
was.
what you seek.
going.
Sen approved of that, apparently. That's nice. Alright, this is actually an interesting bit.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
The smallest lark might carry it, while a strong man might not. Wind?
That is not of
Never
what I
mind.
speak.
If you get them right, you don't have to fight these things.
I never liked this part.
Shut up, Larry.
That's a lot of blood.
What blood? It was made of ash. Bruna.
Echoes from a shadow.
This is all.
realm,
These are all people involved in the
whispers
story of
things
Andraste.
yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death.
So are you Andraste's mother?
I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping
Yes.
bitter tears
Bruna.
for a daughter she
Mother of
could not
Andraste, I never knew that. Well, I probably just forgot. Again, I've heard of this before. Thane Sharton.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium.
The way their mouths look, well,
betrayed.
and their eyes, they're very creepy, but I
And
like
so
it.
were we.
Lady Vasilia.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Well, that's revenge. Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength.
You know what? You a bitch.
I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Blood for the blood god and all that. Disciple Havard.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried
I don't know what the
Andraste's
first one
ashes
was.
out
I was
of
a bit lost in
Tevinter
that one.
into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Alright. Mafarath.
A
I remember
poison
you.
of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart.
Jealousy.
From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes.
I also know what he did.
Drove me to
That's part of
betray.
it here. I know Mafarath was already
I
betrayed.
the greatest general of the Alamari. But beside her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Alright, two more. Hissarion.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Queens?
That is not of what I speak.
Probably Mercy. It was actually Mercy. That was probably
Shall
the
be
right
as
one.
you say.
Because I was thinking it might have been to do with his wife. Cathari.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. lighter than air, sharper than any sword, comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Woman. Yeah, no man knows it, definitely. Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth.
Give me a second.
I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Alright, sorry about that. I'll save as well after that. Stern, you have a level up. Ooh. I'm just gonna go Constitution. He might need Strength still for some other stuff. You can get that. No, he needs more Strength, okay. I think that's all at 36. 40. Okay, so we still need more. Let's give him death blows. Okay. Let's go.
Hey, what's shaping?
Are you dead? Just venturing for some human relic.
Adventuring. Hey, I did that today. Ran from another bunch that Jarvia sent after me. She wants to take me apart layer by layer. Didn't know I had that many layers. Did I mention she's real upset about Barat?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't care what you are. I'll not play your game.
It's not a game to us. Don't you remember what you said? You don't think you failed us. You've forgotten us. That's the way it goes, isn't it? You can't afford to think about the past. You have to look forward.
Hey, I got out of the
I'm proud of you for
Dust Town.
moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. I found this lying around and I've no use for it. I know you'll do something good with it. Goodbye, my friend. Remember me.
What do you give me? I don't know what he gave me. It's the annoying thing. Oh well.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly!
Alright, now to kill ourselves. Oh, God, this is gonna be tough. Pocket sand.
I tried to be merciful.
Okay. Never mind, that wasn't too bad. There we go. Now this one's a little annoying, not because it's hard necessarily. It's just that we need to make sure we have them all in the right spot.
That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is.
Good on.
Try something else.
there. There we are. Ta-da! Pretty simple. Speaking of simple, this one's even more simple. This little altar is more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar. Be born anew in the Maker's sight. So we just basically take everything off and then we can walk through the fire. I'm covered in blood.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Okay. Just getting the next spin ready. Oh, Liliana has a level up. That's great. She doesn't need it. You know, yeah, sure, have stealing. I'm never gonna have you do that. We will quite literally never see her again after this. Because she's never gonna be in my party again. She'll just stay at camp and not bother me. Here's the urn. Pretty big. It's bigger than me. Well, almost as big as me.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, Prophet, and Bride of the Maker. Alright, let's see. Are we committing a desecrating act? Let's find out. Ah, I wanted to poison them. So if I'd poisoned them, Liliana would have attacked me and we would have had to have killed her. That's why I brought her along. Because I think if she likes you enough, I don't think she does, but she would have, and it would have actually been interesting. Alright, take a pinch of the ashes. Alright. And we've already decided we're not pouring the dragon's blood in, so yeah. We leave the urn alone. We can change our mind, but we won't. We leave the urn alone. Alright, time to leave. Anything else? Nope, okay. Just leave. We're gonna have to fight the cultists now. They will attack us. Because they can tell we haven't. Hey guys, how you doing?
You have been to the urn, but Andraste has not been freed? What manner of treachery is this?
The wheel said no. But I did free Andraste, can't you tell?
Lies! You have been
blasphemer!
freed our lady, and now you will die. Behold,
how can we tell the difference? How would they even know the difference?
Herself.
She's a dragon.
Time for more practice.
Maker.
Pocket sand never fails.
Yes. Behind you.
I'm stunned.
Is that all you've got?
Got him. Okay. That's everything. Let's go.
Ha! Let's wipe them
So yeah,
out.
all the cultists here, and we're just here, it's gonna attack me. We already took them all, basically everyone else. Wait, what am I doing? Let's go straight for the mage. How did I miss? He's got no armor. What? I missed twice there. Okay. Alright, now to have a bad time. Can we? If we can't. Alright, there we go, okay. Bong! Here it is! I did not want to have to do this with Liliana. Thankfully, I guess with her not being dead, we at least have another person to help us for this fight. This one's all but it still can be rough. I need to keep an eye on everyone's health. They should heal themselves, except Liliana, but... Never fails, except when it does. Get up. Now this is technically an optional fight, because the reward's pretty nice. I wish Wynn was alive. I wish we had a crew to win. So having somebody who just constantly can heal us without me having to worry about health is very nice. And Wynn's best run. I could technically... Okay, he's healing now. I could technically try to sort of spec Morgan to do that, but Wynn's just better at it. Sort of starting with stuff for him, she gets better stuff for him as well. Oh crap. Sten got the kill. That was Sten. Nope, yep. That's Sten. Sten got the kill. Look at him go. It's dead. I don't even remember if there's a trophy for killing this or not. It's just good to do. Because there's all this stuff, which I technically don't need. Maybe that. Maybe those. Oh great, I'm not going to be able to pick up what I really want, which is these. Yep, absolutely. Dragon scale. Pure bitch braid, what the fuck? Okay, I'll give that to the dog. Alright, that's everything. The rest of the stuff there is, it's pretty good equipment, but I cannot carry it. And there's nothing else here, we just need to leave now. So there we go. Nice. But those dragon scales can be given to Wade, along with the Drake scales I have. And he makes better armor with the dragon scales. That's why I wanted to get those. Now I think this just takes me straight from the mountain. Like I don't actually have to go through the caverns, or maybe I do, I really hope not. Who's a Master of Ignacio? Oh, I do? I thought it takes me right to the bottom of the mountains. Oh no, that's right, I've got to kill all the cultists that are... Or not? Oh. I guess not. I guess they don't know of my treachery. Huh. Backtracking is awesome. I should show what that's from someday. I keep referencing it, but I've said what it's from, but I should actually show it off. I guess this is also so that you can get anything you missed. Ever play Scalar? I've not heard of Scalar. What's Scalar? Like a lot of those old PlayStation 2 games, I was only a young kid when it was around, so most, as I said earlier in the stream, most of the stuff I played on the PlayStation 2 was, I played the Lego games, but a lot of it was like the movie tie-ins. I'll look into Scalar. It sounds interesting. I'm always into like any old PS2 games. Yeah, because there were so many PS2 games that I never played either because, well, you know, I was just too young at the time and it was bad. I'll look it up later. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm always down to try out a lot of stuff. As I was saying as well, there's a lot of like a lot of those old PS2 games now getting ported onto the PS5, which is pretty nice. I know some people probably are against that, but you know, I don't know why they would be. It's either that or piracy, which you know is fine either way. I'm not a fan of piracy, but I'm also like not 100%. I'm not like against it. If people do it, I'm like I don't care. Ah, boy. What an annoying thing to have to... I feel like there should have been an option instead of, like, when you choose to leave there, that could just be leave now or go through the cavern. But, you know, let's go this way. We didn't walk through this path before, so I doubt there'll be anything here. Actually, are the cultists still going to attack us? So out of curiosity, the game's not broken on me, has it? Yeah, there's stuff for dragon scale armor. I go to... Yeah, okay, we're good to go back to the Isle of Redcliffe. Oh, good.
Something comes.
Oh, no, there are enemies still. The cultists are still attacking me, just not those ones. That's fine. More XP. Leliana will need it. She's definitely going to be in the party for so long. I'm not going to dump her back in camp and never look at her again. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Enemy ahead.
I honestly have to question with how much I don't like Leliana. Why did I romance her the first time I played? To be fair, I also don't like Zevran, I've romanced him. I think I had to for a trophy for each character. You have to romance each of the 4 options. But, it's been so long since I played this, I don't remember. I mean, across multiple games, I'll probably put any romance in most characters anyway, with how many times I've played these. Same with, 2 and Inquisition. Not Veilguard! Veilguard! We don't talk about Veilguard. I don't keep missing. He's not doing anything. The guy's just standing there, standing. Alright. Now it's just a straight line to the exit. Oh, hang on. 3 XP. And we're at the exit. Lovely. Okay, let's level up. Oh, I can get another specialization that I will never use. You know what? Fine. I'll take Assassin. Why not? Wait, did they all just get unlocked? Because I swear they weren't all available before. Ah, well. Doing Dex, 1 in Cunning. There's nothing really that matters. All that does is just lets me make traps, but I'm not making them, I just disarm them. Combat Tactics is an alright one just to do, just because there's no point doing anything else. I never use Feign Death. Assassin I'm never going to use either. Although Exploit Weakness isn't bad. And that's a passive, and I don't need to be in... Yeah, and actually all of his are activated. You know what, actually the Assassin one's not a bad tree now that I look at it. Yeah, let's go do that. Mark of Death. Alright, off we go. Now, please tell me when I get to this door, I can just straight up leave to the world map. I don't have to go back to Haven. I will be a unhappy Jan if I have to go march through Haven. Thankfully, Haven is not very large, but I still don't want to. Ah, praise the Lord. I guess thank the Maker, if I'm going to be accurate. Let's just go straight to the castle, even with who we have. It doesn't really matter. So once we do this, he sets up the lands meet, but we don't want to set it up yet. Because I don't know if you can do the lands meet and then continue doing everything else, but I usually just do everything else and then do the lands meet last. Because it's kind of like the last thing to set up for. It'd be neat if you could do it before everything else, because there's a potential character you can get, but still. Alright, Tegan, you haven't cleaned up any of the bones, I see.
Might you have news?
I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Just talk to Eamon. So, nice to see you're alive. Yep, I managed to save you, yep. Bad news, I may have killed your son while you were asleep. But that wasn't my fault. It was the wheel. He just looks at me like... He just looks back to... He looks over at Alistair. Alistair, why are you travelling with a schizophrenic?
Where am I?
Be calm.
I couldn't remember Eamon's voice. That was closer to
You have
more
been
like Duncan
deathly
in a
ill
way.
for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He is dead. Connor is dead.
Connor.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
I'll give you the truncated version. Civil War, King's dead, I killed your son, Blight.
This is most troubling.
That's one way to react.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for my son. But I believe that had you not acted as you did...
Admittedly, I did try to
it might
save
have been
him.
far worse.
I rolled the option to
I
go
am in
and
your
save
debt.
him. It's just that I
Will
also
you
rolled the
permit
option
me
to
to offer
liquidate
you
the
a
Mage
reward
Tower,
for your
which
service?
meant I had no choice. I need your help against the Blight, that would do.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations...
You killed my son,
you
let me
are
give you a
worthy of
reward.
I would like to honor your
Just that bit from The Simpsons with the photo frame. As you wish, sir.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You
I would have liked
always
money,
be
but
a
okay.
welcome guest
I'll take it.
in these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same
Do I look
nature
like I
as
use a
those that have been
shield?
given to our finest knights.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kalen, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him.
That's the problem.
Someone
like,
must
a
surrender
civil war
if
in the middle of
Barelda
this
is
is
to
pretty
have any
bad.
chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
Loghain must capitulate then.
I agree. Loghain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
Does he want to do it?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care
What about me? I'm the one who's shagging him.
Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet. A gathering of all of
We're calling for a thing.
in the city of Denerim.
Time for an all thing.
Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true...
It's not quite a thing, but it may as well be a thing. If you have no idea what I mean by a thing is what
I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
It's what the Scandinavians refer to as a big meeting where all the clans would come together. The one in, I believe it was in Iceland, was called the All-Thing, or All-Thing. You know, simplified as All-Thing. Okay then. My blessing? Why do you need my blessing?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
There's going to be a problem that Alistair's no longer a virgin if he becomes king.
I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Logain without you. Surely you see that.
Alright. I say we proceed with your plan.
Very well. I will send out the word. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder
so basically
of the
it's
Grey
go
War
and
treaties.
do all the other stuff, and then...
We will need all the allies we can
We
get.
still need to get the
if we are to defeat
wolves and the elves. Okay then. Oh, I leveled up again. Damn. Oh, and I've unlocked champion, but why can't I use that? Oh. I only got 1 point. Oh, okay. Oh, I only got a skill. I didn't even get a talent. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks. Well, I mean, I have no choice but to accept that. That wasn't really a full level up. Huh. Okay, time to leave.
And I'm off.
I'm gonna go roll now, see what our next location will be. I have some stuff that I'll do, but it will have a bit of an effect on what we do next. Alright. Let's see where we're going. Okay, we will be able to do the elves today, because the elves won't take too long. I'm actually happy with that we've rolled the elves, because I want to get it done. We can end with Orzammar. Well, not end, there'll be stuff after Orzammar, but Orzammar will be one of the last ones we get, because they are actually a fun place to do. The elves, however, fucking suck.
Put your back into it. Do you think you're swinging a broom?
A broom's not the most easy thing to swing either, is it? Okay. To camp! I'm back. Right. Got some armor for my dog. Oh yeah, what's this one all about? Drake skin, 2.25, 5% ranged. Nelliana cannot wear it. Right. Really only useful for her, and she cannot wear it. Oh, that's right, you got the Firestone harness. That's kind of your unique one. It might be a little better than that. Whatever color it was. What's it called? Pure Bitch Braid. Better attack and better armor, honestly, is actually kind of better. Have that. Alright. Google.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
He wags his tail.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Can't be stinkier than what normally goes into them.
I am going to pretend I never heard that.
What could we be
Mongrel can have this
referencing?
back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Nabari are extremely intelligent creatures. That dog is too smart for his own good.
He is certainly manipulative, I can tell.
That's most animals. Okay, not most animals. That's a lot of animals. And children especially. I keep always saying how children are one of the most manipulative things out there. Zevran, I don't care. Liliana, anything to add?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
No, I don't believe you have. It's very nice and suits you, simple, not like the elaborate hairstyles we wear on Olay. They involve flowers, ribbons, jewels.
One year, feathers were all the rage,
I don't know
and
why.
Lady Elise decided
Occasionally
she
the
needed
dialogue
to
just
outdo
doesn't play.
everyone else.
It's very rare
and
that
actually
happens.
wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair.
Why?
But I was trying to say something nice to
There are
you,
some people who do
wasn't
that,
I?
I don't know why.
Oh, forgive me. My mind
Is she trying to
wanders
flirt with
so.
me?
It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Wouldn't I? Maybe I just keep it to myself. Aha.
You see? You play along with me. Not many will do that. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your
As
company.
long as you're just keeping it at friends and not like, you know, because we got Alistair. I think you're getting the wrong idea.
Wrong idea. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I enjoy spending time with my friends. Is there something wrong?
Never mind, I must have misunderstood.
Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
I don't know, maybe it's a girl thing, complimenting each other's hair. So you can give money to Arguments Knights. I don't think this does anything, as I've said before, but, you know, it's there. Alistair!
Something you need, my dear?
Nope. Stan?
You called.
Nope.
As you wish.
See if I have any gifts. I definitely do.
Why, thank you so much.
Sten?
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
And Zevran? Here we go.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would
I
know
don't
that
know if I could
anywhere.
recognize where leather's from by
I
the
don't know
smell.
how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you.
What are you waiting for? Try them on.
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City.
Just throw
now, if
Spain
only
under
you
the
could
bus.
find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really
Fish
feel like
chowder,
I was
not
home.
what I associate with Spain. Paella.
And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Tapas. I think tapas are Spanish, not like Spain Spanish, right? Shale.
It speaks.
Never mind. I have nothing to say. And Lelia, Morrigan. Almost got a Leliana.
What comes, my friend?
Nothing. That's everything. Okay. Time to make hay while the sun shines. Let's bring back the proper team.
Yes.
Sten, Alistair, and Morrigan.
Indeed.
Liliana, don't even look at me. Okay. Civil War. Is that a cutscene? I guess not. Okay. I didn't know if they'd be one of
Get
the
your
overall
horses off
cutscenes.
Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Time for more practice.
Alright. Okay, how convenient. Basically flanking Loghain soldiers with this.
Alright.
Admittedly, there's only 4 of us, but still.
You're pathetic!
Oh, here's Sergeant. There we go. Easy. Money, 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 money.
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
Yeah, we certainly did, and that was the whole quest. That was very easy. Alright, turn down a room. Ah. We're getting ambushed. Oh, it's just this guy again.
You have coin, stranger? With ores of fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
You might have some stuff I want. Oh, you have, oh, that really matters. There we go. Okay. My inventory's full, of course it is. There we go. How much do I have? I could take that tome skill and sundry.
Coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms.
Because I think what it does is it lets me just use a... gives me a free point. Yeah, I have 62 sovereignty, I'll take that. Where is it? Okay. Oh, it did work. That was weird. Can I not get any more talents? That would suck. Okay. While we're on the road, I'm going to check what outcome I'll be doing with the elves, because it is going to affect what I have to do with them. And there's one I want, and there's one I don't want. Okay. Let's just roll it right now. Thank Christ. I got the good one.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
Nice to see you again.
I found these scrolls in a Tevinter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Sorry, I just switched my head. So, yeah. We're getting the more fun option. Alright, be careful with them, they seem ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please,
You can have them, I don't need
let
them.
me examine it.
Here you go. I don't really need them. I'll just take the XP. I don't really need the money either.
Parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah,
I think we get a codex from it.
I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar.
It's very similar to Christianity as
The
well, in
bits
the
I
fact
have
that
made out.
they had to like hide it.
This may be an
Which,
account
if you know
of
anything about
Natharat's
early
final
Christians,
days,
they had to
and
hide
perhaps
and
more.
like in underground catacombs and whatever to worship when it was illegal under Rome. Natharat is in Andraste's husband.
I know. It's remarkable. The same Mafrath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get
Well, that's a
real
weird way to
translation,
pronounce
well, it's the
Minrathus.
find of our lifetime.
Minrathus. How long will it take to decipher?
It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Oh, I got paid. What did I get? Wow, 7 sovereigns. That's a good chunk of cash.
And after much sweat.
Is there anything else on the board? I don't think so. Nope. I don't think there'll be anything else added. That's about everything. Let's go see Wade. Oh, hang on a minute. What's that? Is there something for the Mages Collective? Oh, there is. Okay. Let's go check on them. And then see Wade.
Take this. You've earned it.
Ah, yes, of course. That's right. Alright. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from
Where the
Orzammar.
fuck's Wade again? Oh, there he
Find
is.
better.
Wade. Oh. I reckon that'll level up. Quite a few, in fact. Anything good? Not particularly. There we go. Heron.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Good news, I have.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
I have more Drake scales.
You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Heron, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste,
Yay.
no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Heron, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
Here's 20 sovereigns for incentive. I want it perfect.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few
I don't
alterations.
even know if I
I
end
can
up
make.
wearing it because we'll have the dragon
I'll
scale
close
ones
up
too.
the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
I mean, he can't be too angry. He got paid 20 sovereigns as well.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
You done yet?
Your armor isn't...
Fuck, okay. We'll probably have to come back after, we do the other crap. With the elves. Alright. To the Brazilian outskirts. What have we got happening here?
Be wary. Let's wipe them
Bandits.
out quickly.
I just walked right over that trap somehow. I ain't gonna complain. I would like to.
You will learn to fear me.
Get some free XP.
Now we get our hands.
I'm tired of being sick. Get up there.
All right. Not good.
Nope. Oh, I died. What the hell? I didn't realize my health was so low.
So be it. I go, as you wish. It is done. It shall be as you
Get
say.
in there, Stan. There we go. That was odd. massive injury kit, so it's fine. Okay. I hate this bit. This bit fucking sucks. I have to rename the title of the stream afterwards to say Haven and Brazilian Outskirts, or Brazilian Forest.
Stop right there.
Thankfully, this
outsider.
bit can be pretty
The Dalish
fast.
are camped in this spot. I suggest you
Especially
go
since we're
elsewhere
going for
and
the
quickly.
option that I am. Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Friendly bunch. Really inviting, aren't they?
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see.
I literally will not be doing
Tell
any of the
me,
side quests here, because it will not matter.
What business could you
There are a
possibly
few,
have
but
with
there's no
us?
need for me to do them because of the
We
outcome
have
I'm
our
going
own
for.
issues we
The
must
best.
deal with, as you can see.
I can't representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Culminatia.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already
I'm
sensed
here because you need
corruption.
to help me.
I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise.
Of course you can't.
This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
I don't care. I need to listen to him.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
That's fine, I'll deal with your problem for you like I do with everyone else. There are actual werewolves in the forest.
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers.
You had werehogs,
Spirits possessed animals and
werebears,
turned them into horrific monsters.
werepigs.
The humans warred against
And
and
baby.
destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Flemeth tells tales of such a time. Packs of possessed wolves, akin to abominations roaming the land. It was a terrible age, now long past.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Sure, you also have some warriors to spare.
Not enough to make a difference for you, and not simultaneously leave us defenseless.
Is there no way to help you, men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous.
Hey, I mean, being a
the
werewolf
only
is kind of
thing
cool.
that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task.
None of my tasks are trivial. I just had to find an ancient missing urn with the ashes of the lady who basically created the entire religion that this whole continent believes in. I mean, again, you asked me to get it anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within
Up
the
yours.
Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Alright, I'll find Witherfang.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Alright, I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
We just need to set off. Like, this will take maybe an hour or 2 hours at most, and that would be very... That's a generous assessment of that 2 hours thing. If we did quests, it would take longer, but because we're not helping the elves, we don't need to bother with any of the quests.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
That's actually a good question. They're carried by Hala. There's Fenrirel. There's actually... Ooh, it might not be terrible to run around and grab some codices. I can't be bothered. You can get some codex stuff for all the different gods. Alright, to the forest. We also need to worry. We also won't probably need to worry about really exploring the Brazilian forest here either, because we're just gonna rush through. Like I said, this is my least favorite section of the game. It's just boring, and when it comes to like your origins, your Dalish origin, the clan you're with isn't even this clan, which makes it even more boring. When I played my Dalish origin for the first time, I expected it to be like, you know, I thought it might make this bit more interesting because, you know, you'd be part of that clan, you'd see all the, you know, you'd know the people as well, you'd have more incentive when you come to help them. But no, you're an entirely different clan. It was just like, oh, what's the point? Why do I care? Like, it legitimately makes the Dalish origin my least favorite of all the origins. Here's Swift Runner.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish sent a dwarf of all things to put us in our place. They sent a dwarf to make us pay for our attack.
I am the average height of most women. I am no servant of the Dalish.
Do you take us for fools? We know you come.
I mean, I had to get here through that camp.
No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you?
I mean, I want to talk to you instead.
He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
I'm not Zathrian. I want to know more about this wolf Witherfang.
Witherfang is the first and the eldest. This forest is his home, and you will never see him, if you are lucky.
I would like to meet with him to parley.
I know why you seek him.
I want to talk.
To speak. We are done speaking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Doomed. I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you.
You can trust me, scouts or
Come,
not.
brothers and sisters, let us
Scout.
retreat.
Also, why was this the scout song?
Forest
I
has
don't know if
eyes
it was
of its
here.
own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
That's hard to do with this brace on my hand. Bye, Swift Runner. We'll just despawn it. There it goes. Rabbit werewolves. I don't mind fighting them because they're kind of fun. It's just the whole quest is just a bit slow. Like, compared to the others, like, all the stuff in Haven, that's neat, you know, really interesting. Like, even the Mage Tower, that's pretty cool, you know. And then Orzamar, which is just amazing. And then there's this. This feels like the one they spent the least
Never
amount
any
of time.
shortage of these ones.
Fucking sand.
Yes.
Looks like that was the kill.
And I'm off.
Nope. Yes, yeah, it was understood. You sounded more Australian there. Can it there? I don't know, I can't do it. I live here and I can't do the accent. My accent's all over the place. That's stuff for the dog. This way. Ah, here's the Sylvans. I like the Sylvans. Too bad we never see him again. It would be kind of cool. Someone else is around anyways. He's out. He was outside. That's me scratching my leg. I don't know how it sounds a bit odd because of the pants I have on, but I'm just scratching my leg.
Yeah.
There's a holler. That's how the just not gonna run away. That's how the those little like what are they called? I forget the name of it. They're called the little things that the Danish soldiers are trapped in. I'm just gonna ignore Danila. She just asked us to bring back something for her husband. But again, I'm not helping the Dalish, so it doesn't matter. I think I have to first walk into this first, and then realize we need to do something.
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads.
Can't you do some
How
magical
protective.
nonsense to let us through? Okay, thanks. Okay, I think it's this way. We get to meet one of the best characters.
Now let's see. Which one's first?
I don't know why he's still just wake up and immediately have a nut against me.
Nice try.
I'm a dwarf. I'm tiny. I've seen the Lord of the Rings. Aren't you walking trees meant to like tiny people? Like Merry and Pippin. Where does this lead? Southwest Forest.
They will not leave us, then we must fight.
More wolves. Down they go. This whole bit's just... I may not have much to add, it's just it's boring. Are we going the right way? Like I said, there is other stuff to it you can do as well. It's... I like the Sylvans. The Sylvans are neat. Too bad they never return. I actually don't know why they do this. Oh, great. Thanks. I like that I can backstab him, apparently. I am backstabbing the tree. Also, it's when they're wood, so my sword made of fire probably hurts me. And the other one's woken up. Yikes. Dead's dead.
Yes. Was there any doubt?
Sorry.
Stop me.
What do I even drop? I think they can drop an item that can be used by one of the Danish elves. But that doesn't really matter. Champion! I think you need a 45 for something. What did you need for this? You just need another level. Champion. Alright, Sten. Eat that. And here's the Grand Oak.
What manner of
I hope you like
beast
rhyming.
be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I am a dwarf.
Ah, a child of the deeper stone. I should have heard it in thy tone. The woods have never been thy home. 'Tis far beneath the earth you roam. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak.
Talk.
Sometime the
Stir.
tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee?
My dude, we just met. You already asked me something? What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
I don't know if you can really rhyme more with acorn. I mean, it kind of works. And you want it back, I take it.
All I
mean, if you think about it, yeah, it's a seed. It'd be like his kid in a way.
Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left.
Why can't you go get it, you lazy shit? I could look for your acorn. What's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give
Alright,
to
let's see,
thee.
because I think we can choose to just attack it. What was the options? What good will your wood do me?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
Alright. Let's find out what we're doing. Do we help the tree or become a lumberjack? He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. I cut down trees and I skip and jump. I like to pick wildflowers. I put on women's clothing and hang around at bars. I wanted to kill the tree. Alright then. That sounds like a fine reward.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me, as I ask?
Very well, I'll help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Do we get a marker? Of course not. You have encountered friendly Sylvan in the Brazilian forest. Step speaks in strange rhymes. The Grand Oak claims that a mad hermit elsewhere in the forest has stolen its precious acorn. Oh, I know this guy, yes. I said in the east. We're in the west, so we're going to head to the east forest. Okay. Oh, there's the ancient tombstone there. That's just a, it's another revenant, which I am not going to deal with because I do not want to. It is not worth it. Oh, I mean, the XP's nice, and you do get something when you loot its body, but I don't want to. Speaking of looting bodies, these werewolves have nothing great on them except werewolf pelts, which are unique. I guess most of the pelts are unique. It's not like you can just farm killing wolves for pelts. Okay, we haven't gone that way. They're all gonna wake up, aren't they? Yep!
Too fast for you!
Oh, you silliness. Take back anything I said about him being cool. I think it was cool. I like tree enemies. That's why I like the, wood elves from, whatever. Okay, I keep hearing a noise. Let me just check if it is my cat. I don't think it is, but... Nope, not him. He's fast asleep. Well, he's not actually fast asleep. He's licking his paws, but I can see him. He's outside. I can see him from the window. There's just something in the game that sounds potentially... There's all sorts of noises that sound like they could be him meowing because it's muffled. Again, door closed and headphones.
And done. Alright.
It appears someone has dug a hole beneath the stump leading to a tiny and filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in here. There also appears to be a small cubby hole within the body of the trunk itself. It is full of mud, twigs, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out!
Okay. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf, and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Wait, are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did, and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
I really just want the Grand Oak's acorn.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
I just want this acorn.
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Alright. Hey, Wheel, you're normally bloodthirsty, but today you're being less so. Let me kill this guy. Alright, do we kill or play along? Looks like we'll be playing along. Ooh, no, I think they'll be playing along. Why are you being passive today? You're turning over a new leaf wheel. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Alright then. Would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oaks acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything.
What do you want?
But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Alright. You want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might.
Although I think I just asked a question by doing that.
What shall be the first? Oh yes. What is your name?
What is your favorite color? They call me Nausea.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm onto you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about some gold coins?
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about? Well, that's your business then, isn't it?
Damn it.
I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again.
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Alright, hopefully he's still back here. Let's go find the werewolf at the entrance. Over there. We'll get her, her scarf, and I can just trade the scarf for the acorn. You're meant to... Well, you can trade the scarf for the acorn, or what she wants you to do, which is give it back to her husband. But I'm not going to do that, because what's the point? I need this acorn. Danila?
Please. Help.
Listen. I talk slowly.
I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
Certainly look like a werewolf to me.
I was not always as you say. I have been cursed, turned into this.
Yeah, okay.
Careful.
You are one of the dwarven folk.
The Keeper's asking us what some of you.
Keeper sent you? Then you...
I do. Have you seen him?
My knee.
There is death.
The scarf. I will. Bring it to me.
Very well, I'll do it.
Thank you. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood.
Alright, let's find out.
Please, hand it for me.
So the reason I just skip through that dialogue is she just talks slowly and I don't care. The hell? I cannot spell. I wrote mercy and I typed it wary. How the hell did I do that? Alright, there we have mercy or cruelty. That's the wheel, I know. That's more like it. No, you'll die soon enough.
Then I will end it myself.
How are you gonna end it yourself?
Some creature
by attacking me. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. Alright. Back we go. Duncan's sword is nearly longer than my body. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Right. That way would also lead around to where the hermit is, but we'll just go this way. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm turning off the camera, it's when I'm having to, like, you know, sort of clear my nose a bit. I'll be better by Monday. So I'm already nearly better.
What's this now? You again? Why don't you go away?
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in Orzammar, of course.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Let's see. I'll trade. Oh, and what do you have to trade for the
things in the
acorn?
forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
How about the scarf?
Ooh, warm. Warm enough to keep my neck from freezing on a cold night when the mice are biting at the toes. Give me that!
Maybe you need some socks.
There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm?
Nothing. Bye.
Oh, I see.
I got my acorn. Back to the Grand Oak. Am I going the right way? Yes. I've now got the lumberjack song in my head. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Alright. It's not much more to this quest, either. We'll hand this to him, we'll be allowed through the path. That will take us straight to where the werewolves are, and I think we might be able to just skip and go straight to talk to the... what do you call them? The wolf? Okay, there's something. Once again, just sort of thing with the door. There's a camera on it. I think most people now have those. But it's especially good just so I can tell, you know, when I'm here, because I'm at the complete opposite end. Alright, Grand Oak, come back. I got your acorn.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee.
What's with the way he stands?
Hast thou any news?
He was standing like that, I think. Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited.
Don't say it like that.
As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
So long, rhyming tree. Yeah, he really is just like... Alright. Back we go! She just love running back and forth. All just to progress through a simple, shitty dungeon. God, I hate this section. At least we're getting it done now. It means we'll get to end with Orzammar. Well, not end with it. We'll have one of the best parts towards the end. Which the next stream of this will probably just be all of Orzammar. It's a pretty long section. And then we'll probably have 1 or 2 more streams of the main story, and then there'll be Awakening. Where is it? This is to my right. And Awakening will take maybe 4 streams. Just a rough estimate. Like, including Witch Hunt in that. Witch Hunt's pretty damn short. Witch Hunt will take like 30 minutes.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come.
Yeah, I said I wanted to parlay.
You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I don't want to fight. You're the ones who keep asking me to. Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the
I'm not here to help the Dalish,
Kill
trust
with
me.
a fang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind
What do you mean, your
We have
kind?
learned this lesson
Racist. Is it because I'm a dwarf?
Fang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Aru.
Don't look now, but... Well, look now.
I think if we just face off one of they are. Yep. Well, was that necessary, White Wolf? I'm just here to talk. Okay, bye. And there's another one of the gravestones for that Revenant. I think there's like 3 of them in this whole forest. There's a quest involving it, and again, I simply don't care.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Simp wolves. We're simps. To the ruins! There's an annoying mustache here that's just pointed right up. I'm gonna have to, like, grab tweezers and get rid of it later. Or probably just wait and
Is this an
shave. I have to do a shave for
The elves
next week.
live underground, just like the dwarves?
Now this should be fun.
Werewolves! We don't know what the elves look like, but they're all sins. No, we don't. They had their one big artifact. No, someone's decapitated. I'm sure they're fine. Yay, my favorite.
Yes.
Not as bad as some other games, but I can still. Oop. There's another one. There's 2 of them.
You shall pay.
Kill him. Okay, I think we need to go down this way. Oh, that's a werewolf. I thought that was a spider. That noise, and it made me afraid.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Oh, it's a dragon. Never mind.
She is legendary.
I was thinking it sounded odd, like it sounded this fucking. This is a normal dragon, not a high dragon. It's smaller. They're less dangerous. It's still dangerous, but. And you can tell, I mean, that went down very easy. Come on. Come on. Do you not drop anything? Maybe it doesn't. That's kind of a shame. Huh, okay. Sten. Berserker. Berserkers! I still just think of that from, what was it? Fucking... what was it? It was a great game. We'll never forget that. Metaphor. Refantasia. With the way, the last guy, I forget his name, that recruits you Arnold's the Berserker job. It just screams, Berserker! Whenever you use it.
Over with.
You know, if you think about it, dragons are just big magpies with the way they just collect shiny things like this. Be cool if when you did that, the horde there got, like, became more empty, but I don't think it does. Or completely empty if I picked up everything. But I couldn't. No rules. There's a ghost. Boom.
Why does the unnatural always smell so awful?
What the fuck? Why do these skeletons have like animal skulls?
Alright.
It's actually kind of cool, but the barren skeleton. Barren with what? It has no stomach. I guess zombies don't miss out their stomachs.
Let's have at it!
Okay.
Alright.
Where'd that ghost go? One benefit of the future of these, they got rid of this whole thing where you can walk in cobwebs like this and just get stuck. It's more than noise. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. You know, I can't really walk around. I say that and then I immediately do just that, so ignore me. I'm just bad at games. I'm just bad at the game.
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son.
Can you hear me? What are you doing here?
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Oh, just shut up. This is pointless.
More of these?
Yay.
Alright.
Oh yeah, enemies here. I wish I could get you in stuff. Where is it? There we go, Corona Cold right there.
Let's make this quick!
Oh look, a sarcophagus. A fancy scroll. Never mind. A tablet. Oh. A quest I won't do. Good to know. Where are the damned werewolves? This is the whole thing to do with that elven tablet I found. Oh, do I have to do it? And then, what does he do with it? And we leave. I'm just trying to remember right, and then we like pour it back into here. Nothing happens, okay. Let me check what I have to do with this. Right, the first, you fill the earthen jug. The filled jug, place on the altar. kneeling before the altar and praying, and then an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. And then you empty the back in. Ah, okay. That was close enough. I remembered it a bit. Okay. Fill it with water. Leave the pool. Yeah, I forgot you drink from it. Okay. Place on top of the altar. Kneel and pray. Examine the jug. Take a single sip from the water. Take the jug. Leave the altar. There we go. Hold on. I definitely hurt my cat that time. So he must have come back in, and he wanted because he wanted to go back out. So that's why he was meowing. I thought I could hear him. All right. Did I need to go over this way? I hope I did. I probably just wasted my time coming in here. Oregon shot. Actually, that's not true. Oregon, you can talk. I don't know what you're speaking. You're not the other one. I don't speak Elven. Be interesting if you being an Elven Dale affected this one. I don't think it does, because I don't even think any of the Elven characters can speak Elven. Be gone, creature. You have no place here. Okay then. Just stab the ghost in the back. I can't. This is a mutant backside. Since it's a ghost. There we go. Oh boy, Juggernaut plate armor. Which I can't even carry. And I don't need, because everyone's got better stuff. Actually, you know what? For what does Sten have? Oh, you got the Grey Warden there. No, that's fine. You can keep the Grey Warden set. All right. Well, that was kind of. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that'll come in handy for a different character. So we'll pick it up. Yeah, I guess let's see. The last one was at the mountaintop. Yikes. It's not like it was that long ago, but still.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Okay. Where was I? Destroy that. Pick up that armor. There we are. The Mage's Treasure. Oh, there's a quest for that? What? I just wanted to give it to Ogren. You've got one of said 4 items. Oh, I don't fucking care. Never mind. I'll just give that armor to Ogren. I guess you get the full set of it, but I don't care. Okay. It's weird they say it's an elven thing, but like those ghosts look more human. Their ears were normal. Well, yeah, normal.
Why does the unnatural always smell so awful?
Why does it smell like rotten corpses? That's weird. I mean, they're skeletons, but they might still have a bit of meat on them that's rotting. Yep, we got some here.
Yes.
We'll get another. I could potentially get Doom though, but I don't think so. I'm nearly finished. Doom Dark Age has been fun. I only have a few issues with it. People try to make it sound like it's not it's worse than it is, for whatever reasons. I think part of it might just come from the fact that, well, people always just want to be outraged for no reason. But also, it's a different guy doing the music, and I will admit, yes, the music isn't as good.
Don't look now, Trap. So simple to see, really.
I'm not going to say it's great. It's definitely not as good, but it's still not bad. I saw something that was thinking by Chris, which was someone did a remix of the opening scene with the Slayer in Dark Ages, and it sounds really good. It's better than the original.
It's your time to
Let's have a skeleton somehow.
Yes.
I feel like it's Sten dying. Alright. You'd go when you eat it. Oh, never mind.
And I'm off.
I thought as soon as I walked in here, they'd be there. I forgot about the skeletons. I won't lie. I legitimately forgot that this whole area is full of skeletons. Oh, please don't make me do a puzzle. It's an arcane horror. Great. I don't want to deal with that, though.
Yes.
I guess I walk into this and then also just spit. Saying that. I'm noticing a pattern here. I don't like it. Wait. Oh. There we go, that works. Okay. Dealt with. Let's go this way.
More of these.
Ugh. I'm over this. It's over this area. Okay. Wait. No, it doesn't even know where. Oh, there's a chest.
Done.
It had
Naturally.
jack and shit. What's this arcane horror god? Alright. Yay, more skeletons. Alright, we found the way. Skeleton. Oh, I leveled up. By doing nothing, basically. Okay, cool, we still get tongues. Actually, we'll put 2 in there, just bring it up to 25. Exploit weakness. I think it's just the same as everything else. Just people doing stuff. Lair of the werewolves. Do we have to swim to get there? Oh boy. Lair of the Werewolves. Which sounds like a Power Wolf song. There's Corpse Gore, I don't need any more of that. This is the Lair of the Werewolves, run for the lights. That's what I mean. Yes, I'm giving you the music. No idea what I hate. Oh, I'm being bored. Oh. Morgan instead. There it is.
Shock.
Maybe it was just back. So yeah, that's why the Prayers of the Dead is a powerful thing you can get. It just lets you bring back anyone who's died in battle, in the middle of the battle.
I shall do it.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
And that trap. Oh, on it.
Going.
He's getting bold. Stand the heel. You can take it. The Q demands.
That should not have taken us long if it did.
Stand shut up. Step back. I got the kill. That's all junk. Nope. Okay, I think this is now the one I was thinking of before at the last door.
Moving on.
Yep, it is.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease.
It's hard for me to be at ease. I'm getting growled
We
at
do
by
not
werewolves.
wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider.
I've been trying to do that the whole time! Who are you?
I am merely another of the cursed who guards the entrance to our sanctum. I have been sent to parley.
We are talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm.
Oh, we're definitely not aware. I mean, I am.
Your willingness
I have
to
that
parley
future
in peace is
sight
an
power.
honest one.
Alright, then take me to your lady, to this lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
I mean, I'm a dwarf, so I'm not really afraid of that threat, because we don't deal with the Fade. I mean, they deal with the Fade in that Fade creatures come through, but they don't dream. Boy, what a hostile meeting. It's certainly a look she's got. She's like a dryad.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Thank you, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with
water
his
under the
nature.
bridge. As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Is that so? Such as...
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away.
Humans tend to do that.
Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they
Zoinks!
and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Compare the dark tone of this to whatever the fuck Veilguard was. So Zathrian cursed them, I take it.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is.
Deceit is the nature of men.
They were driven into the forest.
Sen, you told me the
When the
Q
human tribe
aren't much
finally
better.
left for good,
You
their
literally have an
cursed
entire
brethren
group of spies.
remained pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
That's nice. So why didn't you rejoin human society?
They are still cursed, mortal. The bestial side of their nature cannot be denied, and this places them forever outside of the company of their people. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has
what a
always
bitch.
ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
I have another plan. Kill the elves. Kill Zathrian.
I like this plan.
So do I. I am truly impressed.
And you would help us?
I do not care about them.
You would attack.
I am all for murdering them. The Grey Wardens need allies. I'll take you over the elves.
Then we attack. They are weak with the curse. Let us leave him no choice but to break it. Break it or die.
So be it. Come, gather the others. Tonight, we go into battle. Zathrian will be our greatest foe. Leave him to me.
You got it, lady.
And we attack! Brothers and sisters, tonight we have vengeance!
Right, off we go. I don't know why they didn't do this all along. Oh, okay, well one of them got killed, but...
So, it has come to this. The Grey
Yeah,
Warden
I
betrays
don't
us
like you.
after all.
And I hate this whole section. You deserve whatever you get here, Zathrian.
Fool! You know nothing about what has passed. You think you gain some advantage by supporting rabid beasts?
Yes.
You began this, Zathrian, not they. You summoned me, and placed me in the body of the Dread Wolf. This is your doing.
And they deserve their fate, Spirit. They still do.
The humans that caused you grief are centuries dead, Zathrian. You bring suffering to innocents, as well as to your own people.
My people will be cured when we rip the heart from your chest. As for these beasts, they will continue to suffer for what they did. They and all their descendants.
Oh, that seems fair.
You will end this curse! End it, or you will all die!
Never! Never! You shall suffer as I suffer.
Yeah, I get it sucked, but it was a long time ago, guy. Move on. Alright, let's kill him. And all the elves. Fuck them. I don't care about them. How much does she approve? Oh, it's 4.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly!
I think this might be another case where we just get some Zathrian and fight.
If you insist.
Literally all of them. All the ones we could have met, they all have names. You know, names.
And I'm off.
Some are like barely armored, just normal people. But I don't get for it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, now that he's sent for the clan, now he definitely I know it's a ridiculous clan. Just thinking from the, I can't repeat it, but it's what Token says in, what one is it? In, what's the name of it? Stick of Truth. Because for the Cooper Keep, the Kingdom of Cooper Keep, which is 3-letter case, and when you hear him say it, you're like, whoa, what? Where'd that come from?
And I'm off.
Okay, Hunter was frozen for some reason.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
There we go. That's all of them.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices.
Oh, there we go.
And so it is done. You have had your revenge, good Swift Runner.
We shall never be free of the curse, my lady. I am sorry.
It was worth it.
Perhaps not. But perhaps we can try to find a place for ourselves outside of the forest now.
But we will never be accepted.
We shall see. Thank you, mortal, for the part you played in this. What would you
You
ask
just
of us
helped me in the
return?
final battle. Join me and defeat the Blight.
Then I offer you my oath. The werewolves shall do battle. At your command, and yours alone. This I swear.
And I as well. I can leave my forest for a time
Hell
and
yeah.
join Swift Runner's people in battle if I am needed. It will take some time for us to gather. The elven hunters will begin to turn, and they will need to be brought into our fold. But you will have your army, mortal.
You're goddamn right I will. Alright. Job done. I could give her Spirit Healer. Honestly, none of them are that great for her. 3 into magic. I guess I'll give her heal as well. Lord knows if she'll use it. She probably won't. Is that one I can just leave, or does that just take me into the forest? Damn it. I guess it's not too far to walk. Anyway, we can loot everyone and take all their stuff. Not that I care. Andruil, Selays. Who's that one? June? That's just a lady, that's just a month. Oh, that's Valaslin, that's their tattoos. All the shit with the fucking elf gods also just been made even more confusing and weird after Velgard. Fuck
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Just gonna be
because it hurts my
about
manly feelings, you know.
Okay. Right, that is everything. Okay, let's head back to camp. This is Alice's most powerful first time was the dragon. He was there for the high dragon. Alright, anything with anyone?
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Well, there they go. Is that everyone?
Here I am.
Yes, you are. Alistair?
Something you need, my dear?
Nope. Stan?
You called?
Nope. I still just like to make the rounds just anyway, just in case they have anything to add.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago.
I don't care!
It was when my mother died. And this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
You believe that we return to the stone and become ancestors.
And thus you embark upon another journey. Death is just the gateway.
Is she gonna sing? Great. I was shutting her up. Never mind. I have nothing for anyone. The only other one is Morrigan. Let's just see if she has anything to add. Probably not.
What comes, my friend?
Nothing. Alright, I guess that's all. So yeah, we were able to get that on quickly. Shale will add nothing, I know for a fact, but let's just ask.
It speaks.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. We'll be seeing some Shale next time. So that is going to be it for today. We got through 2 sections. We got through all of Haven, and we did the elves, which is nice. No need to roll for anything, because all we have left now is Orzammar, and then it's off to the Landsmeet. The Landsmeet has a lot to it. Orzammar will probably all take 1 stream. I can probably get all of the Landsmeet done in 1 stream, but I don't think I can finish the story at the same time with the Landsmeet, so that might have to be another thing, and then that will be followed by starting the events of Awakening. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to do the fun part of downloading the stream, because I forgot to hit record. It's not a huge deal, it just takes more time. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We will be continuing Final Fantasy VIII. I'll talk all about that when we do that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.